Bench press, training for heavy single. If you want to train for heavy single on your bench press, it is a great way of training. It just depends on whether it's what you enjoy as well. It's great for developing ultimate strength, getting stronger. It's safe if done correctly, as long as you're not progressing too quickly, that you are getting stronger to then lift heavier, not by adding more weight to get stronger. You should be able to tolerate and recover from your training between every session. If you find that you're plateauing or that your lifts are getting lighter, reevaluate your training, dial back the intensity, so lower RPEs, rate of exertion, lighten the volume as well, and make sure that you can recover between sets. And then the numbers should go back up. How to train a heavy single. If you're on your own in the gym, make sure you've got the spotter arms, or just keep the clips off the ends of the plates so that if you do get stuck under the bar, you can just tilt the bar and the plates will just fall off. Now, I warm up somewhere between 2 to 4 warm-up sets with the empty bar. That's just to get the muscles moving, blood pumping, joints greasing, and just warming up the tendons and ligaments as well. I ramp up the weight, add a little bit of weight every time, and I try to get to my top set within 4 jumps. So I went from empty bar straight to 60 kilograms, multiple reps at 60 kilograms. Then I went up to 80 kilograms, did a few reps at 80, then I increased the weight to 100, did a single, and then I put on my elbow sleeves because I could feel that my biceps were feeling quite sore, and sometimes that can happen, and I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's just they're too big. Doubt that. So I know that the elbow sleeves, they just help with blood flow and a bit of extra support in the area as well, and maybe a little bit more control. So if you're into your bench pressing, it could be a good investment. 120 because it felt good, and I pushed it, and it went up quite quick, so I was happy with that. I don't need to try it any harder because I'm not going for maximum RPE. I'm trying to stay at 8s and 9s for RPE, so eventually trying to hit some of my target goals of like 130, 140 kilogram bench press. That'll be in the future. Then you want to make sure that you are also training higher reps, so reps of 3, 4, 5 reps. And those reps are really important for building your foundational strength. So they are the ones that build strength. It's great training the single, so you get used to tolerating the movement, controlling the bar under immense load for a heavy single rep. Make sure that you are training the sets of 3, 4, 5 reps. So I did a heavy set of 3 at 110 for the first time. I've done that, which I'm pretty pleased with. And then I stripped it back for my proper back off sets, around 10% off for the first heavy set of 3. Then I stripped it off again to 100 kilograms. It'll be somewhere between 10 and 20%, if not 30% of your weight. And then I did some 2 back off sets, but they could be anywhere between 2 and 4 back off sets, as long as your RPE is relatively low for those. So it could be RPE 6, 7, 8. I just felt that I didn't need to do any more than 2 back off sets today. That's what my body felt like. So how it would work over time, you would do things like mesocycles where you would train the higher reps, so 3, 4, 5 reps. You would just train those for up to 4 weeks, and keeping the RPEs at like 7, 8. Your back offs might be 1, 2 for those weeks because you're going to get a lot of volume in on those anyway. After the 4th week, you may look at introducing the heavy singles. Ramp up to a heavy single, then you'll do a heavy set of 3, 4 or 5 reps, and you will do your back offs. First week might be 1 back off set, then it might be 2 the following week, 3 back offs, and then 4 back offs on the 4th week. And then in your last 4 weeks, as you gear up towards your top single or 1 rep max test, in the last 4 weeks of training before you meet, you may look at increasing your RPEs to RP8 or RP9, and then you would just do your heavy set of 3, 4 reps. Then you would look at doing your back off sets, 1 to 4 back off sets. And as long as you're progressing in strength, and you're recovering between sessions, then you are following the right path. You're getting the volume and the intensity right. If not, you're stalling. Bring back the intensity, recover better, sleep better, de-stress, and get those numbers coming back up a week or two before you meet. Some people respond better just by training normally and then going to their meet, and some people respond better by taking a bit of a deload the last 2 weeks, stripping back all the non-essentials and stripping back the volume. Just work up to the top single at RP9, no maximum RP10s in the build up because you won't recover before the meet. As long as you feel fresh and you're able to keep lifting and you're progressing still, then you should be ready for your meet. If you're not, then some people may just need to take an entire week off. You trial and error, see what works for you. If you feel like you need extra help or support, then just check out my website. You can sign up to my 42 email course, which is completely free, with lots of tips on strength training, muscle building, losing body fat, general mental health, and building confidence and enjoyment in the gym.